Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pro Wrestling Collision. I'm Kevin Huntsberger, joined by Jerome Cuson from Pro Wrestling Ponderings. Jerome, great to have you here once again for another exciting episode of Collision.
Wow, we've got a huge main event here with the tag team titles, Sugar Dunkerton and Aaron Epic getting a shot against Ace Hawkins and Brandon Espinosa, a big-time tag team title match. I'm so excited to see two classy teams get in the ring, go at it, and deliver.
That's right, they are the fightingest champions here in Pro Wrestling Collision. Let's go to ring announcer Chad Smart.
Making their way to the ring, first, the challengers. At a combined weight of 396 pounds, Sugar Dunkerton, Aaron Epic, KOA.
And Jerome, I think it would be an understatement to say that these two men don't know how to get a crowd pumped up. They are excited to be here. The fans here in Carbondale, Illinois, very stoked to see Sugar Dunkerton and Aaron Epic receive a shot at the tag team titles.
They are the Kings of Armory. Pro Wrestling Collision understands that these two men are in high demand. And after what happened a few weeks ago against Team Overkill, again, it was felt that they deserved a little bit of retribution. And what a way to get an opportunity here against the fightingest champions of Hawkins and Espinosa.
They are the Pro Wrestling Collision Tag Team Champions. At a combined weight of 360 pounds, Ace Hawkins and Brandon Espinosa.
Tag team gold here. These guys defend it all the time. They are popular. You got two very popular tag teams, probably two of the most popular teams here in all of Collision, so the fans are going to be split for sure, but they're going to definitely see an exciting contest.
Yeah, and that's what we're all about here in Pro Wrestling Collision, is seeing some of the best wrestling in Southern Illinois. You know, this is a main event level contest. We are seeing it in the opener here. And all roads lead to survival mode. The winner of this match will wrestle Alex Castle and Reed Bentley for the Pro Wrestling Collision Tag Team titles.
Oh, look at that. A little distraction there. Champions taking the challengers off their game. Getting a shot. Look at that gold.
All I ask is that they don't steal the gold. They have a reputation for that.
Referee Brandon Toll showing off those beautiful tag team titles. And it looks like Sugar Dunkerton lost the contest there. He's going to be outside first, as is Brandon Espinosa. Ace Hawkins and Aaron Epic will start things off here.
You know, 2 weeks ago we saw Aaron Epic. He had a tough contest against Matt Cage. And again, you know, he was robbed of his opportunity. And here we go again with the KOA getting a big title chance.
Yeah, and a handshake there. We're going to see a lot of respect, I would imagine, from both sides in this matchup.
If I was Ace Hawkins, I would look again at that right knee, and I would just go to town on it. That's what the champions got to do. That, you know, these two teams can be best friends outside of the ring, but when they get inside, they need to let it all loose.
Yeah.
They need to get in there and do what they need to do to get the belts.
It is business. The team with the gold gets the green, if you will. Got an early test of strength here between the two.
Perhaps that is signified by the fact that Ace and Espy are wearing green. They've got a lot of it because of their holding of the Pro Wrestling Collision Tag Team titles. We're going to see a little bit of feeling out process. You know, there's no real rivalry here. These two teams don't hate each other. It's not a Bull Bronson, Shane Ridge situation. We're going to see sportsmanship.
We're not going to see, hopefully, a lot of illegal tactics from either side here. We're going to see some good pure wrestling. These guys are role models for the young men and women who attend the Boys and Girls Club here, our host for this exciting Pro Wrestling Collision Night of Wrestling.
Yeah, Ace and Espy are two model citizens here in Pro Wrestling Collision, as are Epic and Dunkerton. You know, these are they put the professional wrestlers. They deserve to be where they're at. And I've been looking forward to this ever since I first heard that it was announced, because I knew I would be seeing two of the best teams in Pro Wrestling Collision colliding.
Yeah, and really two of the best teams in all of independent wrestling. I'm fans of both of these guys, or both of these teams rather, as Hawkins goes for an early pinfall, but not able to get the 3 count. Another handshake.
Eventually the handshakes are going to stop here, and things are going to get a little ornery. And I don't know if you noticed this, Kevin, but we have 4 very distinctive hairstyles in this match.
You know, that is a very good point, Jerome. I hadn't noticed it until now, but that you make a very valid point.
You know, I'm not sure it was my favorite. I'm always, I'm a little bit partial to Dunkerton's afro a little bit. You know, I'm a big fan of it. You know, he's got the old school basketball feel with the short shorts and the jersey. He's very yellow, and he's very determined to win the gold.
Yeah, I would say the afro is my pick as well.
You remember the afro, Kevin. You're young and you were old enough to remember it.
I do. Sugar Dunkerton, kind of a, as you mentioned, a throwback to the old days of basketball. And I think if we do get a test of strength here, I do believe Sugar Dunkerton will have he's got the height advantage. Would venture to say the strength, well, maybe not.
Brandon Espinosa showing off the power here, showing off the guns.
Look at this, almost dancing in the ring, these two, but Dunkerton's got a look of pain on his face.
When Sugar Dunkerton's in the ring, there is always the possibility of a dance contest breaking out.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, Espinosa will have none of it. And as the tag team champions, I don't blame him. You know, I think this is a serious match. This is serious business. Dunkerton having fun, though.
It is prom season, but Espy not wanting to be the date here.
We don't remind anyone named Adam that it's prom season. That's always a bad idea.
Those fingers are intertwined with each other here. I don't think they could get out of this move if they wanted to.
Look at these guys. Great footwork exhibited by Dunkerton and Espinosa. And 2 weeks ago, I mentioned we need to have a sign here that says we'll talk about it. This week, I think we need to get signs that hold up numbers for the dancing.
Yeah, Espy a little shocked here. I don't think he knew exactly how to take that. And now Dunkerton has worked to his advantage, kind of took Espy off his game.
Nice headlock here by Dunkerton, maybe showing off a little bit of the power, showing off that technical wrestling skill that he has exhibited in promotions from all over the country, all over the world. I mean, Dunkerton is a guy we mentioned. He travels, 17 hours from Florida with his partner. You know, they are in demand and they want to be here. They want to be in Southern Illinois and some of the great promotions in this area, including Collision.
Had the opportunity to talk to both these men, as you mentioned, making that 17-hour trek from Florida. And people don't want to do that unless they want to be here. And of course, we here at Pro Wrestling Collision want them to be here, so we appreciate that. As we appreciate the tag team champions as well, Ace Hawkins, Brandon Espinosa. We've mentioned it time and time again, the fighting as champions here in Collision. Victories over a lot of great tag teams. And here's another one that they may be able to put a notch in their belt, so to speak. We'll find out.
They've defeated the Submission Squad. They've defeated Angela Slane and Alex Castle. Castle maybe back to haunt them again.
Friendly competition getting a little
Uh-oh,
heated
it's
now.
getting up. Here we go. Whoa. Kevin Huntsberger, this is serious now.
Look at this.
They're in each other's faces. Ace Hawkins.
They need a
Where did this come from?
Wow.
From Ace Hawkins.
shoving now the challengers.
We need to calm down. We need to let cooler heads prevail.
And these four men.
These are four guys who like to play by the rules. So here we
Here
go.
we go. Rule book just thrown out of the ring, I think.
Brandon Toll's got to get control of this one. Champions maybe got a little bit of an advantage.
Oh! Nice move by Epic. Oh!
Ace Hawkins inadvertently kicking his partner in the head.
And there's that teamwork of KOA that we've talked about.
We almost got a Texas Tornado style match going on right now as the challengers are in control.
Referees tend to have a tendency in these kind of high-profile matches to kind of let the rules bend a little bit. We've definitely had all four men in for quite some time.
Look,
now,
we went
Jerome.
from a dancing contest. Oh no!
What is
Reed
this?
Bentley and Alex Castle are here to ruin it again.
Well, I'm not sure exactly Well, I would guess the champions have retained here.
I believe this is going to be a no contest, but I don't think Castle and Bentley particularly
Whoa,
care.
whoa, team overkill here.
And that cage has an object, and he just hit Aaron Epic in his injured knee with the pad.
Aaron Epic taken out here as
this is 4-on-3 territory now.
Hawkins, Espinosa, and Dunkerton being beaten as well.
And Reed Bentley and Alex Castle have joined Matt Cage. You know the Cage and Castle have. What is Joey O'Reilly's got a 2x4?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan light here.
This is chaos. And nobody's happy. I mean, Dunkerton, Epic, Espinosa, and Hawkins were ready to settle. Whoa!
They're brawling all over here.
This is very quickly broken down here. And Matt Cage and Zach Sawyer are way more interested in that No Limits title than the tag team titles. I mean, Castle and Bentley won the tag belts. This is unbelievable. And Aaron Epic, most importantly, Aaron Epic is hurt.
He's not gotten up, folks.
We were having a lot of fun just a few minutes ago, and very quickly, I mean, that escalated rather quickly.
We've documented that injured knee.
I mean, we mentioned it 2 weeks ago, and you hate to see this, a world-traveled athlete like Aaron Epic, who, this is his livelihood, and to see him go out like this.
And this is sportsmanship here. The champions helping Aaron Epic out of here.
So far, my time at Pro Wrestling Collision this season has been an up and down roller coaster. I fought a gang. I fought a male, basically Big Bird. I fought a proud Caucasian. A very personal match with a proud Caucasian. And at the end of the day, I'm still your Pro Wrestling Collision heavyweight champion. And why is that? Because I'm always prepared, not only physically, but mentally. Chase King, tonight, you didn't ask for this match, but you got it. I've prepared myself mentally for everything that you do in the ring. I know who you're trained by. I know where you wrestle. I know everything there is to know about you. I know everything there is to know about your brother, Matt King. Tonight, Chase, you didn't ask for this match, but you got it. And at the end of the night, I'm going to walk out the Pro Wrestling Collision champion. You're not going to walk out at all.
The Boys and Girls Club saved my life. What I mean by that, growing up in the projects of Newark, New Jersey, a lot of negative temptations, drugs, gangs, a lot of bad things. So, mother and father both worked very hard to support the family. So they would say, go in the Boys and Girls Club, play, fulfill your dream. You want to make it in this NBA thing or NFL thing, go in there, play with other kids, but do not leave this building until we come pick you up. And that was my daily routine. But in there, I've learned how to become a people person. I've learned how to become a team player. I've learned how to become a nice guy. I've learned how to become a protector. I've learned how to become a leader. And that's all because of the Boys and Girls Club. Boys and Girls Clubs, great futures start here.
For more information on how you can contribute to the Boys and Girls Club, visit bgc-cdale.org.
Got coffee? If not, head to Crossroads Coffee Company in Carterville. But not only do they have a variety of coffee and tea, you can pick up breakfast, lunch, or dinner anytime. That includes the Kevin Huns Burger, an 8-ounce Angus burger on a toasted ciabatta bun and topped with homemade chili, pepper jack cheese, waffle fries, and jalapenos. $2 of each burger goes to the American Cancer Society. Check out the new wine and beer selection and be sure to join them for open mic night. Crossroads Coffee Company, located off Route 13 in Carterville.
If it rocks, it's TAO Rocks. TAO Rock 92.7.